first home, London Stadium. Let me take you for a walk, man.
Let's get it.
How's the start to life at West Ham been for you?
You can see. Yeah, it's been smooth so far, but yeah, we still have a long way to go. So credit to the teammates, staff, everyone around. You know, they help a lot for me to settle in. So
Good.
yeah, big ups to them.
I haven't moved countries before, but I've spent extended periods of time in different countries. And for me, when I land at a new spot, the most important thing is finding a barber.
Yeah?
I noticed after a few weeks in London,
Yeah.
you got a new hairstyle. Fresh trim, fine boy, no pimple. How's your start to London life been? Has any players at the club helped you settle, you know, barber, restaurant, giving you a lift to training?
Yeah. A lot of the players help, but mostly Joe, you know. Yeah, he's Ghanaian, so there's the natural connection already, you know. So yeah, he helped a lot. And my friend Kamaldini also plays in Southampton. He's my best friend, so you know he helps a lot also with stuff around here. So it's just calm vibe, you know. Yeah.
That's good. I grew up in a place called Custom House, which is quite near here.
Yeah.
And in that area, you know, there was a lot of gangs, crime, drug abuse, that kind of stuff. You grew up in a place called Nima in Ghana.
Yeah.
What was that like? Was it similar? Was it very different?
I won't say, I mean, I don't know the city you're talking about, but from your explanation, I would say it's pretty much the same, you know, because Nima is like a ghetto, you know, with a lot of bad stuff happening, you know, but yeah. But I believe there's a lot of talent there as well, so yeah.
What kind of people in your life were important when you were growing up in terms of making sure that you stayed on track?
I would say my family, yeah. And my coach in the club I played in Nima, Strong Tower, you know. I think he also played a part in but my family also, you know, yeah.
Let's talk about Strong Tower a bit. So that was, what, the first local club that you played for?
Yeah.
How did they find you?
It was really nice. It just happened from a school football games, and then they saw me, and then I joined, and then yeah, from there, when I joined there, because it's one of the biggest clubs in my town, you know, so that's when everybody, like, everything started getting serious and stuff like that. So, but it was more for fun and stuff like that. It's not like today when there's so much at stake, you know.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Did you realize how good you were at that age? Was it a surprise to you?
I started, I mean, as a human, you discover a lot about yourself as time goes on, you know, but when I started playing there, and then I started realizing the talent that I had, you know, so yeah, I think that's where everything sparked up and the fire started blazing, you know.
I hear you, man. And what about while you were at school? Because you were still schooling, right, while you were playing. What kind of student were you? Were you A-star? Were you naughty? You know, because me, I got suspended 4 times. Yeah. My results weren't good. How about you?
Nah, I was okay, you know, because I was more focused on the football, you know, so that means I just couldn't wait for the bell to ring for me to just get my stuff and go for training, you know, because right when we close from school, I have to go for training. So the focus level was down because all my focus was on football. But yeah, I still went for the education purpose because, you know, in football, we need that also. You need to read and write your contract and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I knew if that football was the part I had to pass on, then at least I need some basic stuff that I need to know in school, you know. But yeah, all the focus was on football, man.
For sure. Amazing.
And how did the music start for you?
I started rapping in the playground at school, but I was saying things that you shouldn't really say at that age. And then I recognized that I had a talent, and then it went from there, really, man. But I didn't have this big plan about my future. God just did it, man.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
The intro for my signing. Almost everyone is asking me, man. The song, bro, was mad, bro. Everyone, where can I download the song? Was crazy, bro. Like, yeah, that was a dope song, man.
GH, we're touchdown in the East End. Big ballers don't pretend. Running, cutting through defense. Have your team, them swimming in the deep end. Real black star, no treason. Kudus, left foot, dudoof. Believe the hype, East London. We outside, Abontin.
It's not every day we sign a player from Ghana, so I have to represent.
Right.
From Strong Tower, where do you go from there? Talk me through your journey of football from Strong Tower to West Ham.
Yeah, so from Strong Tower, I went to a football academy, and then from there, I went to Denmark for the first time. That was cold as hell. My first time traveling was, the big difference from the weather, culture, everything in there. But yeah, it was a gradual process and learning stages, and then I was in Denmark for 2 years after, and then I went to Amsterdam, Ajax, for 3 seasons, and then I'm here now. That's pretty much the easy summary of my journey so far, Yeah.
And how old were you when you first left Ghana?
I was like 15 or something.
Because that's quite young.
Very young, man.
What kind of things do you think you learnt from being exposed to different cultures? Even in Ghana, it's 30 degrees sunny every single day.
Right.
Look at this weather now. It's cold, it's freezing. So what kind of characteristics do you learn from traveling so much from a young age?
I think from especially living like all your family and loved ones back home, you learn so much on how to do things on your own, and so it makes you like grow faster than your age,
Yeah.
So I think that's the nicest part of it, So yeah.
One thing I love about you when I watch your journey is no matter where you go, who you're playing for, you never forget where you came from. At your signing that I was at, you brought your family over.
Yeah.
I read that you flew your family over to pretty much every club that you signed for. How important is that for you to keep the connection to Nima and your home?
Very, 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 very important, because I believe there's a lot of talent where I'm from also. So we need to put light on that, because like we both explained, even though it's a ghetto place, I believe there's still a lot of talent in there, It's just less opportunities. So the higher I go, the more I put light on it, and then the more, exposure it gets, and then people know like there's a lot of talent in there. So, and with my family, like I said, they sacrificed a lot for me to be where I am today. So they deserve it all, Yeah.
They must be very proud of you. Life at West Ham United, man. You're here. For me, as a player or as a fan that's watched Ghana for a long time, I just knew that it would work. But are you surprised by how fast you've hit the ground running, how fast you're scoring goals, how important you are already for the team?
And for me, I think it all comes down to it's like a puzzle, but it's about how you fit in the puzzle, and I feel that I'm fitting quite well here, But talking about my abilities and my qualities, I never doubted myself, and that is the main reason why I took the challenge, because I know, I'm built for it. So I could. The easy choice could be like stay in Ajax again and then just stay in my comfort zone, but I always like to take the next step and the next challenge, So right when I put my pen on the paper, I knew I was up for it, and my seatbelt was on, so so yeah.
Nah, it's good, man. And it seems like not just on the pitch, but just with London life, East London life in general, you've settled quite well. I saw some videos of you at the Stoneboy concert. You're living life,
Yeah, it's nice, There's a lot of Ghanaian people here as well. When I went to the concert, I was surprised the amount of Ghanaians I saw. It was crazy. It almost felt like I was in Ghana, man. But off the pitch stuff is also important as on the pitch. We have to live life, switch off sometimes, and then just know the balance to everything. Yeah.
You certainly be doing that. It's true about the unpredictability as well, because what I love about your goals, all of them have been different. I actually need to stop and shake your hand for the scissor kick against Brentford. Bro, when that went in...
Thank you.
Crazy, bro, crazy.
Antonio. Kudus! Oh, spectacular! What a dazzling goal from Mohammed Kudus! A special player. who scores another special goal.
Bro, you know I love talking to you, but it's too cold in this country, man.
Yeah, I'm freezing, man.
Let's go get some food.
Yeah.
I got a spot I think you might like.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Let's give it a try.
Some home food. Let's go, man. Obviously you're in London, quite new to the city, so I thought it'd be important to bring you a taste of home. You know, we got some jollof, some chicken, chofi, tilapia, plantain. What's your favorite food growing up, or something that when your mum was cooking, you thought, yeah, this is me?
You know Tuozafi?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom used to sell it, so that was what I used to most of the time. But I eat everything, so all of this, you know. So yeah, jollof also. So yeah.
You say your mum used to sell?
Yeah, Tuozafi.
Amazing. Did you get your kind of work ethic from watching how hard she worked when you were growing up?
Yeah, she put a job on the line, you know, to take care of my siblings. So, but now I don't let her do that anymore because she has done enough. So, but yeah, you know, if she can do that, then there's a lot for me to also do something back for her, you know. So it's to make it as comfortable as possible. So, yeah, you know, yeah.
Do you remember a time in your career where you thought, this achievement has made my mum proud? Do you remember like the first time that you thought all the sacrifices have been worth it?
I think moving out of Nima, you know, getting her own house, I think that's yeah, I'll say one of the biggest achievements that she's pretty much proud of. Yeah.
So when you kind of got your first big contract, you moved the whole family from Nima?
Yeah, that was the first thing I did when I moved to Denmark, you know, was to get my mom in a house so that they can be comfortable, because I believe that's the basic need, you know, in living, you know. Wake up with no monthly rents and stuff, you know. So yeah, I think that's the big thing I'll say go for.
How do you deal with the cultural differences when you move from country to country? When you get in food like this in Denmark and Amsterdam, what do you miss the most when you're away from Ghana?
I think the food, the seasoning and stuff, you know, it's pretty much the same stuff, but you know the seasoning and stuff is different, you know. I think that's what I miss mostly, you know. Yeah, like my local stuff, you know, because you don't get them here, you know. Yeah.
You need a bit more than salt and pepper on your...
Yeah, those stuff, you know. Yeah.
I'm guessing the Premier League was always one of your goals. It's a league that's well known around the world. What was it like starting in the Premier League and also scoring your first goal?
Feels really good, and even at a very important moment, you know. It was against Newcastle and we were down, and it was latter stages of the game, so it was brilliant to get the team a point, you know. It was nice feeling, you know. Yeah, but that was just the beginning, you know. There's a lot more coming.
Of course. Is that where the celebration started, at the Newcastle game? Because now every time you score, you run over to the advertising board and you just sit on it. Where did you get that from?
Obviously, when you get to this level and you do stuff, like people try to read like deeper meanings to it, this don't mean anything, bro. I'm just taking a deep breath, bro. It means nothing to me. I just sit down to take a deep breath. Yeah.
You're working too hard at the game.
Yeah,
just a bit of respite.
You know.
What hopes do you have for the rest of the season? You've obviously announced yourself as someone that can do it in the Premier League. I think it's 3 goals already, 6 goals in total for West Ham. Where do you kind of see yourself going from here?
And for me, starting stuff, not just in football, in life, everywhere, I think is the easiest thing to do is how to start, you know. But the consistency and putting the same level every week in, week out, you know, that's the most important thing for me, you know. I'm happy to have started this way, but I still feel it's just few games, you know, but because I believe there's a lot in me to still come out, you know. So yeah, looking out for the last, you know, last break. So more games to come.
Well, let's dig into this food. I'll pay for it, but I need you to promise me a few things.
That you're gonna pay the next time?
No. African Cup of Nations trophy, Europa League trophy, and we'll leave the Premier League trophy till next season.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. I believe in everything, so everything is possible.
Let's go, man.